Hey, it's Baje, author and life coach, and today I am talking about how to write a book. So one of my readers actually wants to write a book, so they asked me for some advice, so I'm just going to share it with all of you out there who want to write a book. When I wrote my first book, A Gold Digger's Guide, How to Get What You Want Without Giving It Up, I finished maybe 80% of it in 2 weeks. I was really determined. And naturally, I'm a writer. Naturally, I'm an introvert. Don't tell nobody. But since I was younger, I always expressed myself better like writing. I used to keep journals and diaries and write poetry. And so writing comes very naturally to me. So once I actually made up my mind that I was going to write a book, I locked myself in my house and turned off the phone, and I was determined I wasn't going to leave that room until I was just about finished. Alright, the first thing you want to do is you have to get your mind right. If you have to run errands and you have a lot on your mind and have to tackle some stuff on your to-do list, go ahead and knock that out so you have just a peaceful mind. Try to get somewhere quiet, somewhere where there's not many distractions. Sometimes you just have to leave your house, even if your house is quiet. Just by going to another place, like a different environment, it just puts you in a different space. Maybe Starbucks, maybe a park. Just try to find a different environment if you find that you can't write at home. Turn off your phone, cut off all distractions. Try not to go on the internet before you start to write, because first you start with checking emails, then you're on Facebook, then Instagram, then Twitter. Yeah, then before you know it, the day's over. That happened to me many days. So while you're writing a book, write off the internet. Find some ways to relax your mind. Maybe you want to listen to some jazz music or some classical music or some type of instrumental music, or take a long bath or a hot shower. Just do something to relax your body and your mind. Maybe a glass of wine. Not too much, just a glass. To just get you relaxed and ready to work. But try to write in a clean environment. Organize the workspace, organize the room. It's just something about having a clean, uncluttered room that just makes your mind open up. And do not try to write the whole book in one sitting. That's almost unheard of. Don't try to do it. Try to set a deadline though, maybe in 4 months from now, 6 months from now, 2 months from now, if you're a faster writer. Before you even start on the first chapter of the book, try to write an outline for the book. Just a paragraph about what the book is about, what you want to accomplish. Think about what you want your readers to get from the book. Is it motivational? Is it just a sense of adventure? Is it your bio? Just have an outline, because on days when you get stuck, you have to refer to it to keep you on track. Try to break the book up into 10 chapters. It may be less, it may be more, but at least by having a guideline of 10, it'll help you break the book into different segments. If you can, partner with other writers. Read writing blogs, look up writing tutorials on YouTube. Just try to surround yourself with people who write and people who have the same goals, and you'll be able to feed off that energy. Tell people that you're writing your book once you actually start it. There's nothing worse than hearing, oh yeah, one day I'm gonna write a book. 5 years pass, yeah, one day I'm gonna write a book. Once you actually start to write the book, feel free to tell your friends and your family. For one, they'll definitely hold you accountable. And two, once you know that they know that you're writing the book, then you don't want to look like a floozy. So that will help you to finish the book. Don't worry about the length of the book. Even though most books are about 200 pages, don't really set a page number. Just write as much as you can and see where you end up at. Because nowadays, it's like our attention spans are getting smaller and smaller. So if you don't have a 200-page book, that's perfectly fine. It can be 100 pages. A lot of authors now are making shorter books and just selling it for less, especially on the Kindle. Instead of selling a 200-page book for $9.99, you can sell a 100-page book for $5.99. So don't worry too much about the page numbers. For those of you who are talkers and not typers, there's still hope for you. I ghostwrite, I run a publishing company, and I help other people with their books. So for those of them who aren't fast typers, this is what I tell them. Just set up your webcam and talk. Have your notes, know what you want to talk about, and then talk. You can always hire somebody to transcribe your book. And they also have speech recognition software like Dragon. You just talk and it'll type it right up for you. So don't be discouraged. There's help out there, people. There's help for people like you. Let me stop. But there's help out there, so don't get discouraged too easily. And the best advice that I could ever give you about writing a book is to take notes, whether you want to use a handy dandy notebook or more preferably the memo section of your phone. Write down the notes, write down your memories, write down anything pertaining to your book as soon as it comes to you. You'll think, I'll remember, I'll write it down later. No, you won't. Short-term memory is not something that most humans excel at. So just write it down. Have your little book section in your phone, and it doesn't matter what type of night it is. Maybe something came to you in a dream. As soon as you wake up, you roll over, you jot it down. You'll thank me later. Hope that helps you. I'll do some videos on how to publish your book and how to market your book. So look out for those. And check me out on missbaje.com, MISSBAJE. And if you need life coaching, send me an email. I'll shoot you back my rates. They're pretty affordable, I think. ilovebaje@gmail.com. ilovebaje@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe to my blog and to my YouTube channel. Holla!